As I like to say, the devil is in the details. I have now gone ahead and done all the prep work on this. This is very high detailed, been prepped. Also, a lot of acetone. Use acetone to wipe and wash this whole piece down. You'll find that in many cases when you're working with plastics, such as a PP, an ABS, or a PVC style material, an acetone material will be great for opening up the pores so when you spray something on. Also, it's great for getting oils off the surface. But mainly what it does is it has a tendency to open up the pores. Also, as you can see here, I've already sprayed down the contact cement. Now, when I lay this contact cement down, I actually spray it in this direction and also in this direction. What that does for you is that it gets into the pores deeper into the backing material, and you want that, especially in a project like this where that bottom is going to be so difficult, because you're only going to have one shot at this when you're doing detail work like this. There is no pulling up, and the reason why is that it will pull all the contact cement off the surface. No matter how much prep you do, it'll still want to yank that off that surface. So one of the things I'm going to do here is that I'm going to go ahead and spray down all the panels that I've got done, all the vinyl work, everything's going to be done at one shot. For that purpose, what I'm going to get out of it is I'm going to allow time for the contact cement to flash. And flashing just simply means that the volatile chemicals that are in contact cement, such as toluene and acetone, will evaporate. And you want that evaporation to happen because you don't want this kind of a gooey, sticky surface when you're working with this. Because in reality, what you're doing is that you're putting wet contact cement on top of each other. It's still, the chemicals still have to boil off somehow. And what they have a tendency to do is that it never fully cures because you're not allowing it to boil off. And so you want to let this, it's super, super critical. And I can't stress this enough, that when doing contact cement, you must allow time for the surfaces to go, especially in a high detail project. Now, minor detail and stuff like that, you can get away with, flat panels and stuff. I understand that point. But stuff where you've got to go down in a nice tight corner like this, or a very tight corner like this, you need that off. And the reason, one of the great reasons for that is not only to let the materials to boil off or flash off, is that it allows you to put the material down and it doesn't bond immediately. You can actually sit there and play around with this. You can lay this pattern out. Maybe you want to turn it just slightly because the stretching is going to be better. And so you want to be able to have that kind of feel, tactile feel as you put this stuff down, because you can lay it down, you can kind of start feeling out how this is going to lay down right, and then you can kind of feel around all the corners. And if it doesn't seem right, you can just pop it off. It doesn't actually stick. It's not until you press down on it, or give it any pressure, hence the name contact cement. You have to give it some pressure. Does the two bonding surfaces actually bond together with each other? So, in a short sense, that's all you need to do in terms of preparation. Now I'm going to go ahead and spray the panels. I'll get them all done, and I'll show you one of them when it is completed.